Ever pondered about the fascinating traditions that exist around our world? Varying from culture to culture, this vast and beautiful planet of ours is a rich tapestry woven with countless cultures, each with its unique traditions. These traditions, like threads of different shades and textures, lend vibrancy to the fabric of our global society. Traditions are not just rituals or customs, they are the soul of a culture, shaping its identity and nurturing a sense of belonging among its people. They provide a window into the past, reflecting the values, beliefs, and aspirations that have shaped societies over generations. From the cherry blossom viewing festivals of Japan, to the colorful Holi celebrations in India, from the tomato-throwing extravaganza in Spain, to the profound Day of the Dead commemorations in Mexico, the world is brimming with traditions that astound, inspire, and intrigue. Join us as we embark on a journey exploring 10 of the most intriguing traditions from around the globe. First stop, Japan, where the Hanami festival celebrates the transient beauty of cherry blossoms. Hanami, literally translated as flower viewing, is a time-honored Japanese tradition that dates back over 1,000 years. It's a celebration of sakura, the cherry blossoms, which symbolize the ephemeral nature of life due to their short blooming times. Every spring, when the cherry trees burst into a riot of pink and white, people gather under the blossoming trees. They lay down picnic blankets, enjoy food and drink, and bask in the beauty of the fleeting blooms. It's a time for friends, families, and even companies to take a break from the hustle and bustle of daily life and indulge in the beauty of nature. The Hanami Festival is more than just a picnic under the cherry blossoms. It's an embrace of the fleeting nature of life, a time to pause, reflect, and appreciate the moment. A tradition that reminds us to appreciate the fleeting beauty of life. Next, we dive into a riot of colors in India's Holi festival. Holi, also known as the Festival of Colors, is a jubilant celebration that marks the arrival of spring. It's a day when the air in India is thick with clouds of vibrant pigments, and laughter echoes through the streets. The origins of Holi are deeply rooted in Hindu mythology, particularly the legend of Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. The celebration symbolizes the victory of good over evil, as depicted in the tale of Prahlad, a devout follower of Lord Vishnu who triumphs over his evil father, Hiranyakashipu. Holi is more than just a colorful spectacle. It's a moment of unity, an opportunity for people to come together, to forgive, to love, and to renew fractured relationships. The colors serve as a reminder of the diversity and vibrancy of life itself, a vibrant tradition that celebrates the triumph of good over evil. Now imagine a city painted red with tomatoes. That's La Tomatina in Spain. It's a quirky festival where tens of thousands of people gather in the small town of Bunol to participate in the world's largest tomato fight. This peculiar tradition started in the mid-20th century, reportedly from a spontaneous food fight among friends. Today, it has grown into an internationally recognized event, occurring annually on the last Wednesday of August. The day begins with the palo jabon, a greasy pole with a ham at the top. Once the ham is knocked down, a signal to unleash a torrent of overripe tomatoes begins. For an hour, the streets become rivers of tomato pulp as participants from all over the world hurl, squish, and slide in tomatoes. Despite the chaos, there's a sense of camaraderie and pure joy. After the fight, the town is hosed down and everyone cleans up, leaving behind memories of a unique experience. A messy, yet exhilarating tradition that brings people together. Moving on to Mexico, where the Day of the Dead honors those who have passed. This vibrant tradition, known locally as Dia de los Muertos, unfolds over the first 2 days of November. It's not a time for mourning, but a celebration of life and remembrance. The Day of the Dead is steeped in rich customs. Families create colorful altars called ofrendas, adorned with marigold flowers, photographs, and favorite foods of their departed loved ones. These offerings serve as a welcoming gesture for the spirits during their annual visit. Sugar skulls and pan de muerto, a sweetbread, are also common features of this tradition. The skulls, often brightly decorated, are not grim, but rather a symbol of life's continuity. The bread, meanwhile, represents the souls of the deceased. This celebration is a profound aspect of Mexican culture, reflecting a unique perspective on mortality and the enduring bond between the living and the dead, a beautiful tradition that celebrates life even in death. In South Africa, the tradition of Ubuntu embraces the idea that we are all interconnected. This philosophy, deeply rooted in African spiritual traditions, is about the belief in a universal bond of sharing that connects all of humanity. The word Ubuntu originates from one of the Bantu dialects of Africa, and it's a traditional African philosophy that offers us an understanding of ourselves in relation with the world. According to Ubuntu, there exists a common bond between us all, and it is through this bond, through our interaction with our fellow human beings, that we discover our own human qualities. Or as the Zulu would say, umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu, which means that a person is a person through other persons. We affirm our humanity when we acknowledge that of others. The Ubuntu philosophy permeates all aspects of societal life. It's a way of life that is underpinned by the idea that our actions today have an impact on others and on our own future, a profound tradition that fosters unity and compassion. Let's visit Italy, where the Carnevale celebrates life with a masquerade. This vibrant celebration steeped in history and tradition is an explosion of color, music, and revelry. Carnevale, also known as Carnival, traces its roots back to the Roman Saturnalia festival, a period of indulgence before the austerity of Lent. Every year, the streets of Italy transform into a grand stage where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Masked figures in elaborate costumes parade through the streets, adding an air of mystery and intrigue. The tradition of the masquerade is a nod to the festival's original purpose, a time when the rules of everyday life were suspended and social norms turned on their heads. Feasts, parades, and balls fill the days and nights as people from all walks of life join in the jubilant festivities. Carnevale is not just a party, it's a vibrant display of Italian cultural heritage, a testament to the nation's love for art, music, and life itself, a tradition that celebrates the joy of life. In New Zealand, the haka dance is a powerful display of unity and strength. Originating from the Maori people, the indigenous Polynesian inhabitants of the country, the haka is more than just a dance. It's a profound expression of cultural identity. The haka dance is traditionally performed by a group and involves synchronized movements, rhythmic foot stamping, and powerful vocalizations. It is an integral part of Maori culture, performed at various events, from welcoming dignitaries to commemorating battles, and even at sports events, notably by the country's rugby team, the All Blacks. The haka is a symbolic connection to the ancestors of the Maori people. Each movement and each word carries a deeper meaning, telling a story of bravery, unity, or challenge. It's a compelling spectacle that commands respect and admiration, a captivating tradition that embodies the spirit of a nation. In China, the Mid-Autumn Festival celebrates the harvest under the full moon. This festival, also known as the Moon Festival, has its roots in the Shang dynasty, over 3,000 years ago. It's a time when Chinese people pay homage to the moon as a symbol of harmony and unity. Traditionally held on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month, the Mid-Autumn Festival is a time of family reunion. Much like Thanksgiving in the United States, during this festival, families gather to admire the brightest moon of the year, share mooncakes, a special treat symbolizing unity, and light lanterns. The festival is not just about the moon, it's about bringing people together. In a country as vast as China, the Mid-Autumn Festival is a reminder of the shared cultural heritage that binds people together despite geographical distances. It's a celebration of gratitude for the harvest and for the familial bonds that sustain us, a tradition that brings families together in gratitude. From cherry blossoms to mooncakes, our world is rich with diverse traditions. We've taken a whirlwind tour around the globe, experiencing the vibrancy of Japan's Hanami Festival, the color explosion of India's Holi, the messy fun of Spain's La Tomatina, the heartfelt remembrance of Mexico's Day of the Dead, the community spirit of South Africa's Ubuntu philosophy, the flamboyant spectacle of Italy's Carnevale, the powerful performance of New Zealand's haka dance, and the familial warmth of China's Mid-Autumn Festival. Each of these traditions tells a story, a unique narrative that speaks volumes about the culture from which it originates. They are a testament to our shared human experience, a reminder that, despite our differences, we are all part of the grand tapestry of life. Let's continue to cherish and respect these cultural treasures, understanding that they enrich our world and broaden our perspectives. Our journey ends here, but the world's traditions are endless. Subscribe to our channel to continue exploring with us.